I wanted to go over the audio system since it's something that we found out the hard way when we got the car. Apparently some of the settings were not enabled on the car, and my assumption is that Tesla just ships them with one default software settings, and you just, when you add a package, you just go and enable them, or at least the rep, the sales rep or the sales team is supposed to do it. I'm not sure how that works, but long story short, we got the audio system, we got the high fidelity upgrade, which is not a significant, I mean significant price-wise. It's like $1,200, I think. And in our family, we usually try to get the better sound, just because we used to drive a lot, now we drive less. But it's always nice to go and have a nice sound system and hear a nice quality sound. So one thing that we found out when we got the car is that the quality wasn't as good as we thought it would be. And when we talked to Tesla, it turned out that our audio settings, which it turns out when you go here on your top right side on the sound app, on the music app, you see these sound settings. Our Dolby Surround was off, and all of these were just at the default position. So that obviously, as you can imagine, didn't make it for a good sound. So after we enabled those settings, after we enabled the Dolby Surround, and these are the default settings set by Tesla. I haven't even had time to play with them. They work for the most part for me, and it was interesting because the test that we did, just like playing music, was pretty obvious. I don't know how good it will sound based on the current equipment setup that I have, but we can try to experiment, I guess. Let's see if we can do without Dolby Surround. I think when you have this option disabled, even some of the speakers on the back are disabled. I'm not even sure if the subwoofer works on the back, on the passenger side, etc. But let's try to play something. Let's go and play 80s. Let's go a little bit higher on the volume. Let's go.
Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
Now, to let you know how it feels in the car, it feels like my left side and the right side on the front seat are working pretty high, working hard, I mean, but on the back I don't hear much. I really don't. It seems like it's like only here. Like, I know there is a big speaker thing in the front that seems to do something, and those left and right speakers seems to work, but other than that I don't feel subwoofer or anything on the back. So let's see what this would do. It will help if we did the same song, but
If you're not the one for me, then I'll come, I can bring you to your knees. If you're not the one for me, why do I hate the idea of being free? And if I'm not the one for you, you've got to stop holding me.
yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's a surround sound. That's what it would do. It would turn make the surround sound work. But it was interesting that without it, only certain speakers work. Where I would imagine even on the non-high fidelity sound option, you have speakers on the back. But why are they not working or not working as efficiently, I'm not sure. But in either case, I feel that upgrade was worth it. I'm not sure if you're not driving the car much, then obviously a lot of the upgrades are not worth it. If you're driving a lot, and even if you don't drive, you just love listening to music, it's definitely worth it. I think it's high quality. I don't know if you need any of the other aftermarket upgrades. I guess obviously if you can afford it, and why wouldn't you want them? But so far for us that has been more than enough, and we're pretty happy with the sound system so far.